Hello and welcome. This is Nathan and Henry playing versus Bloomburrow Draft. There is a new person doing commentary this time, my daddy, and you would call him Nathan.
Hi Tobes, thanks for that introduction. I'm not the special guest. You definitely are.
Oh.
But that was a lovely introduction, thank you.
Okay.
So I'm playing talented Poikilotherms. Do you know what Poikilotherms means?
I think it does it mean when you have like lots of like pointy noses.
I love it, but no, it means it's cold-blooded animals. So I'm playing lizards, as you can see on the picture. And Henry is playing green-white, which is normally rabbits, but I think he's playing more bats than he is rabbits.
Have a little think.
Wow, that's weird.
So I've started with a land that helps me to surveil, and I've decided to put a Scale of Shales into my
What
bin.
does surveil mean?
Surveil is you look at the top card of your library and you can put it into the graveyard if you want to.
And Henry has played a seasonal Warren Guard. What does that do then?
That's a 1-mana 1/2, and the rest of it doesn't really matter. I have a better card. It's a gecko.
I love geckos. Then Henry's just played a Warren Elder.
That's right.
And that looks like it's a 2/2. Creatures you control get 1/1/+ until the end of the turn. But you have to pay 3 and a white.
Perfect. That's right. And I've done nothing on my turn 3, which means I'm probably going to be using the gecko's ability to discard a card and then draw a card. But
don't tell him anything.
I can't remember.
But we'll see.
Obvious, isn't it?
Do.
I'm going to pay 2 to use this ability to discard.
That guy is going to banish that and draw another swamp.
You're right, mate. I have done that. This was a really interesting draft, actually. I ended up with 4 copies of the strongest green uncommon in this set in my sideboard. It was really apparent to me that red-black was open throughout the draft, and that green was not. But I got 4 copies of Hunter's Talent in the draft,
So
which is just crazy.
which obviously means that people weren't playing green.
Well, that was what I thought.
But then
it
other
turns
people
out
just
everybody-
didn't want.
People didn't want it, the Hunter's Talents.
Because if you can see, Henry is playing green, and that's quite weird.
I'll exile the top
Yeah,
card of my
that's true.
library
Although he's
until the
only
end of
played
next
2
turn.
white creatures so far.
Which is a blacksmith
That's good.
You're so dead.
I actually really like this Alania's Pathmaker in Bloomburrow Draft. 4 mana, 4/2. That exiles the top card, and I can play it until the end of my next turn. I love the value that the red-black decks can get in this set. Lizards is actually one of my favourite archetypes in Bloomburrow.
I think I like that green and white that green-white
Yeah, no block.
Peter Rabbit card.
Yeah.
Rabbit. That's
That's
probably
the-
my favourite one.
Home of the Homestead, I think it is. So it's
Yeah.
the 5 mana 3/2 that comes with 2 extra rabbits.
Yeah, it does because it like mates lots of 2 little rabbits.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. So Henry's played a 3/1 flyer.
Charter.
Star Charter, that's right. And it gets value on end step if they've gained or lost life.
Tap 1 for a blacksmith talent. We're going to make a sword. Unfortunately, I
Makes
don't
a sword.
have a sword token.
So then Daddy's just played his main card that's on his picture,
Does
the
anybody have a
blacksmith
blacksmith
talent.
talent sword token?
And first of all, level 1, it creates some equipment, a top artifact.
That's right. It's the sword. Unfortunately, I don't have a sword token, so we're just using this purple card to represent the sword token. But I actually have 3 of these in the deck.
I'm
Wow.
going to attack with my 2/2.
Here comes the gecko.
Okay.
Henry doesn't want to block.
I'm then going to cast a downwind ambusher.
And
When it
then
enters,
there's
I'd
a
like
new
to give this
black
-1/-1.
gecko that's a downwind ambusher 4/2 with flash.
I've chosen to give a creature -1/-1, which is perfect because he had a creature with 1 toughness, so it just killed it for free. Lovely. It's all lining up really nicely.
Go.
Oh, and Henry's just played
Powerful
a
stuff.
Quarterberry
Oh, yeah.
cultivar.
That's right.
Bloomburrow.
and it's a 2/3.
Perfect.
Is that what this is?
He wants to forage with it, but he can't because he doesn't have any cards in his enough cards in his graveyard, and he doesn't have any food. I'm really liking the start so far.
That's just because you're winning.
Yeah, probably is because I'm winning.
I would like to
So, how do you see the life totals on this time?
go to combat, please.
So we've got our live totals on the screen here. So I've got 19 and Henry's got 16 at the
How do you
moment.
change that?
It's magic. It's magic.
Okay, you program it to work with a
That's
lot.
right. It's
You just do a lot of like scene.
yeah.
One little bit at a time. I'm kidding, he does it in videos.
That's right. I do it in editing afterwards. Henry doesn't know what to do here, whether to block. Interestingly, Henry's attack earlier with the 1/2 very much scripts to me that he has a trick. So I'm at this point I remember thinking that he's probably got Crumb and Get It, which is exactly what he's playing here.
Which is an instant, which gives you a food.
Well, he can give me a food, but he chose not to because he's not very generous.
That can resolve.
Well, he gets stuff if he gives you a food. Anyway.
That's right. He gets indestructible, but as you're about to see, I was expecting this, so I've got the blowout potential, and Henry's waiting for it too.
But you're not gonna play it. Oh boy.
I'm gonna kill it.
So I do in fact destroy the creature that he's trying to pump to win
We'll
the
go
combat.
to damage. These will trade.
So I successfully got that Crumb and Get It out of his hand.
And then second main phase, I'm going to play a Cindering Cutthroat, and because you've taken damage, I will put a counter on.
Feels like bullying.
Daddy has just played a Cindering
Whoa.
Cutthroat, which is a lizard assassin with it's a 3/2, which is
All
2
agency in
a
this
black
game.
and a
That's right. So it's a black or a red.
We got 'em, boys.
And it came
We
with a
got 'em.
+1/+1 counter because I
I'm
dealt
going to pay
damage
3
to
to
Henry.
drop this to 2.
and
We'll
Daddy's
go
just
to
played
combat.
another blacksmith
We're
talent.
going to put this.
Well, I've not actually played another one. I've actually just upgraded the one I've already got,
Sure.
which means that I can equip this at the beginning of combat to a creature I want
Oh,
to.
so you've got it to level 2 now.
Attack
That's
with
right.
these ones.
All these ones, being all of them.
Complicated?
Attacking with the team.
How do you like surprises?
I love them.
Henry's got a surprise for
Moose.
us.
A giant Galewind Moose, which is 4 and 2 greens, a 6/6, with
6/6.
flash and vigilance and reach and trample.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's way too many keywords for an uncommon.
So it's probably the
This is okay.
best card in his deck.
I'll
It
take
probably
4.
is the best card in this deck. It's a very strong card in Bloomburrow draft. That
You're on 8.
when somebody's got 6 mana
I'll play
and
it.
2 of it's green, you've just got to respect that card.
Because you've been hit,
Yeah.
I get to choose which
When
card
you're doing green,
This is another one of the stronger uncommons in Bloomburrow, and I love this one. Because I've dealt damage to him, I get to choose a card from his hand to make him discard it.
oh, that's so rude.
Choose this one.
I chose that one.
Definitely when he's got the card that you think he's got in his hand.
Strong card. Give this +2/+2.
So Henry's just played the Tree Guard duo for 3 and 1 forest, which is a 3/4. When Tree Guard duo enters until end of turn, target creature you control gains vigilance and gets X plus where X
filter
is
this
the
for red.
number of creatures you
Play a
control.
Quake plus
Yeah,
4.
and he had 2 creatures.
And
so
Daddy's
he got
just
to hit
played
me
a
quite hard.
giant creature
You do that.
that's probably gonna fight that that wind spirit thingy.
That moose. Actually, it's smaller than the moose.
I know.
I wonder whether this is a mistake. Actually, probably should have just put the sword on the boar to make sure that it traded with the moose.
trade
But
the
I feel
foes,
so
I'll
far
take
ahead at this
3,
point that
7.
Yep.
You don't
I'm
need
just
to.
getting all of the damage in with my menace creature, which is the 2/2 black creature.
Your turn.
I think Daddy is gonna win, and Kieran's own and Henry's just on 1, so
so close.
he's nearly dead.
7.
Although he's just done 7 damage to me.
I'm on 4.
Yeah, with a sun
Let's see if
show
we
up
can find a lethal
droid,
line. How many
which
cards do we
could mean he's just in luck.
We might have it.
But now I have everything that I need to be
yeah.
able to beat,
I'm on
do have it.
beat
I'm on 2
Henry.
now.
Yeah.
Nathan,
Hen-
did you,
Oh,
how did
damn.
you count that in?
Must take that into account. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can
Probably
find it.
gonna be
All right,
Daddy
let's
win
go.
this
Yeah,
one,
level
but
this up.
let's see.
No, let's not bother. Thank you.
Oh, that was Menace, didn't it?
Oh, Henry didn't actually realise how dead he was.
Choose wisely.
He's very dead. And now he's
Sure
just
you
playing
knew
with his
that one,
lance.
Meanwhile,
Just for
I'm just
fun.
going to scoop these up.
I didn't know then.
And that's round 1 to me.
That would have been
In
good if you
one.
were dead, though, wouldn't it?
It would.
Woohoo!
I'd have quite liked it.
Am I doing a second one?
I'd have
Are
been
you gonna
impressed.
give me? Are you gonna start cheering for me?
Probably a combat trick.
Another hasty creature.
Probably, but maybe not. I need to keep Henry comfortable as well.
+3/+3
Yeah.
wasn't enough.
No, I
You're
need
gonna you're gonna say nice things about Henry.
+5/+5.
Okay, nice.
We'll stop being that naughty.
It would
2
have been-
combat
It
trick.
would have been impressive.
Doesn't
to draw
like
2.
Yeah.
people.
Might of the meat, might
I
of the
don't
mouse.
say that.
That one.
This time, do it.
Plus,
Right, we're gonna go into game 2 now.
yeah.
Ooh. So 1-0 to Daddy.
That's right. The lizards are beating the bats and the
Rabbits.
rabbits.
I would
Sounds
to
like there's 3 people playing, but it's only 2.
That's very true.
That's what happened.
That was a decision you
Yeah.
made incorrectly.
So let's hope. Let's give some Henry some good luck this time.
Yeah, that'll be good. So this was Friday night at the Dice Cup in Nottingham, where we draft every single Friday night. We had, how many did we have? We had 17, I think, for this event.
And if you're watching this and you haven't been to the Dice Cup before, go and have a look at it and you might really enjoy it.
Yeah, you like going to the Dice Cup, don't you?
Yeah.
We like playing board games there.
Play.
What board game did we play last time we were there?
We played Camel Up.
Camel Up.
It's a good game. Maybe you should try it next time.
Yeah, love it.
I'll keep this one.
You like playing card games as well, don't you, Toby?
Yeah,
What's the main card game that you play?
Lorcana, but I want to play Magic, but Eli's not good enough at it yet.
Eli's your younger brother, isn't he?
Yeah.
We like the Disney theme on Lorcana, and it's really good for learning. And in fact, one of the favourite things that we like to do with our Lorcana cards.
Draft them.
Yeah, so we're learning, aren't we? We're getting you training for Magic drafts.
Wait, I've done a Magic draft before.
Yeah, you're good at
I've
drafting.
done quite a few Magic drafts.
Oh,
before.
1, 2.
Right, we have a faster start from me, and we have a one
He's
drop.
played a hero,
Yep.
and Kieran's and Henry's story.
Top 2.
Sorry, has quickly played a live crew duo. That's a creature.
There's a 1/2 flyer that gains some life whenever another creature enters.
And Daddy's just played a negate blade assassin.
That's right. I've actually just on in person mentioned
No.
2 life.
that I would have just infuriated Kieran because one of my issues with my opening hand was that I didn't have any black mana,
Duo, and he
but I drew my
2 in
swamp
the sky.
on turn 2 exactly when I needed it.
2.
And it annoys other people who are watching when I draw exactly what I need when I need it.
Wait, it annoys people.
Yeah.
Some say.
Well, it annoys me. So good that it annoys other people.
I'm going to tap 2 for a Fireglass Mentor.
Yeah.
And the Fireglass Mentor, it looks so good for this type of thing right now.
Yeah,
But
this card's great. I love this card. One of the main reasons why I go into red-black
It's because of this card.
is because of this card. It gets me so much value throughout the game. As long as I deal damage to them, I basically get extra cards. It's fantastic.
The beginning of my
Probably
second
one of the
phase,
best
I
cards in
really
Daddy's
like
deck,
this turn,
but
so I'm gonna get
not,
the top 2 cards
but
of my library.
yeah.
I can choose one of
Yeah,
them.
it is, and hopefully we'll see its strength in this game.
Swamp.
We've exiled 2 cards, and we've got either a swamp or a swamp.
Second main phase. Play
And I've chosen,
A swamp.
yeah, I have a 1-drop to follow it up as well.
It was a very big choice to choose from a swamp or a swamp. It could have been both actually.
Trigger, give this +3/+3.
And
5.
Vigilance 5.
and Kieran's played a trigger duo like you saw in the first match.
That's
So
right.
you
So-
probably know what it does.
Yep, and Henry's then hit me in the air.
Oh, Henry looks like he's gonna be having victory this match.
Well, he started off well,
Yep.
gaining some life, doing some damage to me with some flyers.
Which is probably the only thing you need to beat Daddy.
3. This is a 3/4.
Except from confidence, which you definitely need.
This is a not to.
I think Henry, go. Henry, go.
How many cards?
Henry, go.
Alright, enough of that. You're my son, you should be cheering me on.
I'd like to
Oh,
go
he needs a cheering as well, see?
I'd like to
You won one,
you with.
because I cheered you on that one. Now Harry needs to win one.
Fair enough.
Ouch.
I will gain 1 and you will lose 1. Oh no.
So I'm attacking with my
It's fine.
1/3 here, just to replace it with something better.
Beginning of second main phase. If an opponent lost life this turn, exile top 2 cards of my library.
Again, this Fireglass Mantle's just going to town. So I've got a choice between a Saber and an Assassin. The Saber doesn't actually kill anything important here.
Very interesting. Okay.
So this is probably just the Assassin. See what I choose.
Yeah,
Taking a while.
here it has.
You can make.
Because Tree God Duro's still there.
I'm gonna
Which I don't think Daddy's played another Tree God Duro because he's not green.
Right. I actually really like the Tree Guard duo. It does a lot of work. In
sorry?
And
green
we
decks.
were also
just wanna go to exile.
deciding if that should go in the background of Henry's clerical
I'm gonna play
errors.
a Thoughtstalker Warlock.
Yeah.
It's true.
So Thought sees you.
Oh, you played the Thought Starlock Warlock. That might actually change the game for you here.
Then
Yeah,
I'll
this
play
one's
Mountain.
really, really strong.
I'll tap 1 for a black.
Crazy that I've decided not to use any of the cards that I've exiled with the Fireglass Mantle here, but it all makes sense when I follow it up with
Blacksmith
a
Talent,
Thoughtseized effect. And then I've got a Blacksmith's Talent as well.
which probably has changed the game like so much now.
This is where my card advantage is hopefully going to take over, where just because I'm gaining more and more cards every turn, I'm hoping that Henry's not going to be able to keep up. I do need to deal with this flyer.
But let's hope that Henry can do well to stop Daddy from winning this. I just want Henry to win.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You're allowed to cheer on Henry.
Anyway, you're my daddy, so I always would cheer on for someone else. Unless, only if
So
it
far,
was
the
one
only
of
options I can see
either the
level
bear,
up and activate
not the
that.
I
snake,
also have cards in my hand,
but
but yes.
maybe the
true.
bird or the raccoon.
I'd like to.
You're referring to the fun game that we played at pre-release.
Yeah.
The extra cards, yeah. Henry was a bear at pre-release, and I was a snake with our little mini game. I'm attacking here with a 2/2 menace. So
Because I was getting a little bit confused if this one, whichever one of you win both. So Daddy right now could have had, so Daddy could have had one of Henry's bears because
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
he's just like
That wasn't
one.
the plan.
I can't believe what I've just done here.
I've just put it in my graveyard. Like an absolute fool.
So
I'm glad that
I've
was on
attacked. I
camera.
attacked with that 2/2, fully expecting to blow Henry out in
Well,
combat
this one.
again, and then basically just forgot to do what I was planning to do.
That's so silly.
I can't believe I've just done that.
Because like, then you just gave Henry a good idea.
Basically, I've just
I'm
like
gonna do it now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're killing this frog rabbit. If I'd done that before damage happened, then my warlock would still be alive. But it's swimming with the fishes in my graveyard instead. So pretty silly mistake.
It's quite a good mistake actually.
Like the forest that I just drew.
For Henry, it is.
Yeah, great.
11.
I'm Henry right now. Because I speak like this now.
You're funny.
Henry doesn't actually speak like that. He speaks like this. Yep,
It's like you for
he
one.
speaks like this.
Block.
It's got menaced.
Don't block.
Henry trying to block my menace creature with one creature.
Trigger here.
Do you remember what menace does?
Exile the top 2.
It's got, which means that it goes straight over it. It's like break from
Menace?
right?
No, that's trample. Menace means you have to block it with at least 2 creatures.
And he's trying to do it with only one.
Yep, that's right.
Because you couldn't block.
Yeah.
Specifically.
I sometimes do that with Lorcan because I think that I can win, but I actually can't.
Now there you go.
Then I'll cast it.
Yep.
Alright, we're
I
casting
will
an
give
ambusher.
This -1/-1.
So 1/3.
These are just
I'll
free
play a
spells
mountain,
at this point, and I'm
And I'll pass the turn.
very, very happy. So one of the key things in especially in limited magic, Toby, is that if you have a way of drawing lots of cards or getting more and more cards,
You
called
want to do
card
it.
advantage.
Literally, you want to do it.
Yeah, that's it.
I get this a lot from you. You always tell me this when I'm playing a card game.
I tell you what,
You tell me that.
that you want to be drawing as many cards as you can.
Yeah, I always do it. You don't need to keep telling me. Got it? That's good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
As long as you are doing that.
Henry's pretending that he's got the moose again, but I know he hasn't.
Yes.
If he has got the moose, it would be an incredible bluff. But he hasn't because he's already blocked. Right, here we go. Starting to get him down to a low life total. He's on 20.
And Daddy's on 9.
That's right. Getting there.
But Daddy's got a lot of creatures, so this could go either way here.
And I've just found a removal spell off my
Oh,
Mentor as well.
you're
So
so rude. It was the Rabid Gnaw.
that's right.
An instant. You pay 1 and a red.
So I'm going to have that mouse there punch the flying creature. Goes whack, smack it out the air.
Jumps twice and then smacks it. I can imagine that.
Yeah.
With me and Daddy.
With my little mouse.
I can
That's
imagine that.
now a bigger mouse because we got a counter on it for targeting it.
And the Flame Cash Gecko comes out for the second time.
Yeah. This is really good as well because I managed to get some damage in. So it gives me free mana when I play it. It's all coming together.
And you're up. You're playing a Blacksmith Tower.
Go.
Oh no,
That's
you would.
no moose. Seasoned Warren Guard. That's not really going to do much here.
No, but it'll still do nothing.
Let's go with.
At this point, I think I'm just spoiled for choice, and it's just how do I want to win this game?
Yep.
Really? Yeah, it's not always life that tells you that you're losing, is it?
That's right.
And equip this to.
Why does Daddy never have any tokens at Magic?
I'll allow
I
it.
do. I just don't have the sword token.
And I'll attack with these guys.
I know some people that like literally don't have like any tokens.
Yeah, I've got a lot of tokens. I just didn't have the sword for this event.
I've seen quite a lot
So
of
I've just done 8 damage to Henry. So
You haven't got the sword one because it's only just came out.
yeah, the Bloomburrow cards are still relatively new.
And pass to you.
There's a lot of tokens in this set as well. Do you remember the offspring mechanic for Bloomburrow?
Yep.
Makes little baby versions of themselves.
Yeah.
There's a token, separate token for each one of those. So there's tons of them.
Oh, so there's like loads of different of them.
Yeah.
Loads of different little offsprings.
Play a
Yeah,
black
it's
Or
pretty
is
cool.
that like that? Is that the lizard that makes loads of little lizards?
There's lots of creatures that make offspring. Oh look, I've just cast another blacksmith talent, and now we're just
kill this.
Winning.
yeah. I've even got removal for Henry's 3/3.
Yeah, alright.
Now I haven't really noticed
Goes to
it.
combat.
Yeah? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna attach this
Oh, there's one of Daddy's
to
tokens
here.
coming out,
Trigger.
and he's
I'm gonna attach this.
chosen to see another one that he doesn't have a token for.
I'm actually
No, that's very
It's-
wrong.
I know it is.
that's me
also
trying to
It's
cheat
just
there.
gonna stay
I
there.
can't
It's also
actually
wrong.
move that sword because I haven't paid
I can pump this with my last 2 mana.
to upgrade the
Well, it makes
second
it the same,
talent.
does it?
So unfortunately, I don't move it.
You can flash
But
something in.
you're like,
God.
oh, you
Then we
moved
get to
it.
attack with everything and see if that's enough.
You actually just moved it though.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Well done.
14 damage. What's Henry got?
Nothing.
Pay 4 mana and play this extra
Duh,
land.
duh, duh.
And
Nothing.
Go to death.
And Daddy wins. Second match,
Card quality is
2-0.
just not good,
2-0,
I think.
and we get the win.
I got absolutely wrecked in match 1.
Not very happy about
I
that.
want to see a really good deck.
Sorry, Daves. But thank you so much for joining me on commentary. It's been a lot of fun.
That is a
You
bomb.
say goodbye to everybody.
Bye bye, and like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.